we're gonna speed read for the next 2 ones because, yeah, we only have 2 left, and I won't be done.
Yeah, and they aren't too much, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's easy.
with a little bit of this. And Howard told me that the other ones is just in the same length as this one, so we should be fine.
And I could read one of them too as well to give your poor little voice a little bit of a break.
It's just that like I also read 3 hours yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Floor games is the next one. All right. Euclid. All instances of SCP-1768 are to be quarantined and removed immediately. All instances are to be stored in a chamber of reinforced concrete with a minimum of 5 meters of space between the instance and the surface of the chamber. Instances shall be suspended above the surface of the chamber by rope. Insulated steel, cable temperature treated up to 1500 degrees Celsius. All personnel attempting to enter a room containing an instance of SCP-1768 are advised to verify safe containment through preliminary entrance of a member of Class D personnel. Handling of instances should be done only through clothing and equipment with similar heat-resistant and non-conductive properties. -A before removal. Damn, this is gross Alexa Play extension. No, this is when you step on a crack and break your mother's back. Is it? Okay, we'll see. SCP-1768 is a phenomenon which affects floors and other walking surfaces. So far, 5 instances of SCP-1768 have been contained, referred to as -A through E. All instances of SCP-1768 appear to follow their own set of rules, which appear to be consistent with various informal games that have proliferated throughout human society. It probably has to do with the mother's back thing.
Yeah.
Failure to follow these rules result in a penalty delivered by the instance in question, ranging from minor injury to severe maiming and death.
Fun.
Upon removal from the original location, any piece of instance of SCP-1768 that is left in contact with a floor or walking surface will grow to replace the aforementioned surface. No instance will expand larger than the current room or walking surface it is in. The mechanism that SCP-1768 uses to determine these boundaries is unknown. SCP-1768 will propagate continuously when dropped into organic surfaces such as lawn, and one such containment breach resulted in the contamination of... Oops, wrong button. Square kilometers. -A. A group of 4 blocks of 1 by 1.75 meter concrete sidewalk, covered in a large number of cracks. If an individual steps on one of the cracks, their biological mother, here we go,
Yeah.
will experience a spinal fracture by undetermined means, discovered after an unusual number of reported female spinal injuries in Michigan. Foundation agents removed and contained the slabs under the guise of scheduled construction and administer Class C amnestics into our victims. Well, maybe give them some like free healthcare while you're at it.
That ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen. Not in America.
Not in Michigan.
Not in
I have nothing against people from Michigan or Michigan itself.
But yeah,
Being there, it's lovely.
But in general,
There's
like the
jack
U.S.
shit over there.
It's lovely, but my God, it's horrible. -B. Sections of flooring that originally covered 10 by 10 meter bathroom, consisting of 10 by 10 centimeter white tiles sealed with blue hued mortar.
Mortar, yeah.
Mortar. Any person that steps on one of the mortar lines receives a mild electric shock, conducting through anything that may be in contact with that person. Discovered after a large volume of complaints were logged at airports, which result in 17 mild burns and 1 case of data redacted. Flooring was completely replaced under the premise of an electrical short in the floor heating, and -B was contained. -C. A section of carpet that covered a residential living room, approximately 10 by 6 meters in size. Carpet appears normal, but upon contact with human displays, properties consist with that of basalt lava. Properties do not affect non-human life forms. The floor is lava. Or inanimate objects unless in contact with humans. Was discovered in a residential home in Ohio after a birthday party revealed the existence of the instance. Oh God. Class A amnestics were administered to the residents who were relocated as necessary, and the carpet was contained. Do you think the kids actually died?
Yeah, probably.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, the floor is lava.
You just got to the Terminator like thumbs like. Note after incident C-1, all Foundation personnel handling instances of SCP-1768 are to refrain from direct contact with the instance or contact through materials incapable of withstanding the instance's hazardous properties. -C has demonstrated the capability of transferring its properties to other objects when those objects are in contact with humans. As such, we cannot rule out the possibility that other instances possess or may develop such an ability. -D 10 by 200 meters section of linoleum hallway,
Yes.
I guess as well, composed of alternating black and white squares, each 10 by 10, each 20 by 20. I'm getting fucking brain fucked. Centimeters. The reaction of this instance depends on the stepper's perception of which color should be avoided. If the person steps on the tile of that color, all tiles of that color will rise from the floor at a speed of about 110 kilometers per hour, rising all the way to the ceiling of whatever room they are in, before withdrawing at a speed of about 230 kilometers an hour. It is unclear where the extra material composing the risen tiles originates. Injuries are generally dependent upon the material of the ceiling. Instance was discovered in after severe injuries were simultaneously inflicted on several travelers. I can imagine, like, you just want to walk straight, and next thing you know, you're getting fucking pressure, like, what is that? Pressure
plates.
Pressure plate, like,
Fucking shoots you.
yeah.
Oh my god.
A lockdown of the airport was initiated, allowing Foundation personnel time to reach the scene. Class B amnestics were administered to all witnesses, and the story was covered by the media as the testing of a new anti-terrorist system. The hallway was replaced and contained without further incident. I fear that these things are getting more aggressive. This one displays sensitivity to thought, and that's the second time one shows up in an airport. Are they congregating towards high traffic areas, considering requesting upgrade to Kita if trend continues? Doctor. -E. A by area of asphalt. Instance is triggered upon recitation of a certain nursery rhyme. Data redacted. Recitation will result in the release of relevant contamination by data redacted in proportion to the number of participants. Instance was discovered after it was triggered at elementary school, which resulted in data redacted. Foundation personnel quarantined the surrounding populated area, administered Class A amnestics, and initiated proper decontamination procedures. Instance was contained without further incident. Now it's using children. Each successive instance seems to be becoming more dangerous. Requesting upgrade to Kita status. Doctor. Request denied. What? While dangerous, no instance has presented significant or unusual difficulty in containing it. Or 5. Okay, fair, but still, you never know what next will happen next.
Yeah, honestly.
Incident C1. Agents and were engaged in routine inspection of -C when agent tripped. The agent grabbed one of the restraining ropes to steady himself. As the rope was now in contact with both the instance and the human, the properties of the instance were passed onto the rope, instantly igniting it. Agent suffered severe third-degree burns on his arm. The rope then snapped, allowing the instance to enter into contact with the ground. In the ensuing emergency response, -C was able to contaminate the flooring of its chamber, which necessitated the complete replacement of the chamber floor. All ropes have been replaced with insulated steel cable, and specialized protective equipment is now mandatory for handling of all instances of SCP-1768. This one may be relatively low maintenance as far as containment goes, but caution must be exercised. One containment breach by the wrong individual or group, and we'll all be playing hopscotch for the rest of our lives. 05. Imagine if they did the floor is lava at the Olympics.
They should.
They should.
Yeah, for sure.
Would be a good game.
Yeah.
Would be competitive, you know. King of the Hill, like, would be good as well.